don't do it. We need to do it. Like,
take your ass downtown Atlanta and check some kids.
I bet I will. If I see a child in danger or doing
you ain't gonna do shit.
No, I ain't scared of nothing going made, but going.
Well, let me tell you something. God also gave you 5
I no child.
How many are you
get out in the street? You think I want to try to save that child?
You ain't talking about saving no lives. God gave you 5 senses. How many are you missing?
Me and my mama raised 6 kids. I got 6 kids in spirit.
Okay, so can I?
I got 5 grandchildren. So like, I'm finna have another grandbaby in December.
If I may.
Child. Me, Perry, I know how to talk to children.
Down for the merry-go-round.
Go to Atlanta and come back and go downtown Atlanta and talk to
why the world so corrupt, because we don't care enough to correct another person.
No, to tell you the truth, let's just be
I want somebody to correct my children. They're wrong.
Because I ain't said nothing in a minute. I ain't chimed in on this conversation, but let me chime in just a second. You know damn well kids are not the same. These teenagers are not us when we were teenagers. We were taught to come home before the street lights. Like, we had rules that were implemented every single day. Our parents didn't have to change. We knew when we came home from school, get out your school clothes. You knew you was going to do your homework before you even have any company. You knew 9 out of 10 ain't hardly going to be that company. Like, it was just different. We are not dealing with the same cheering. You see it on the internet, on TikTok. This younger generation will people your ass to pieces. Nobody can normalize walking up to some kids. Hold on, Scoop. Just walking up to
I didn't say that. That was the other lady.
On the streets. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. And just tell those kids what to do. Them kids gonna cuss you out. They're not, their parents ain't gonna back them.
Right.
They're not going to, well, when I say back them, like, they're not going to see wrong in that. They're going to see all right in that.
Right.
Then 9 out of 10, now you fighting the mama and the kids. I mean, I hate that that's the way the world is right now.
Everybody like that. I don't know.
With that being said, can you pause right quick? So let me show y'all this right quick. And this is a good time to show this video. So let me show y'all what happened on the bus that made Fox 8 News. This was a bus driver trying to discipline someone's child. Let me show you how she got her jaws dropped by the mama and the child. Shall we? Here we go.
Fight breaks out on an Orleans Parish school bus between a student.
So wait, just listen. My opinion may not fit your narrative, but it's not. My opinion is just as valid as yours. You saying an adult? What's the adult? What's the age? Whatever the law considered them as an adult. Okay, so
and they be true.
I think Twin said, could he say something real quick?
Yes. And that was in New Orleans, y'all.
The one thing I want to say is, it's ironic that we have parents, if their child become a doctor, a lawyer, a preacher, go to college, they all say, look at what I did. When a child become a low life, I didn't have nothing to do with that. See, the thing about it is, it's crazy that parents want to take responsibility when a child does good, but when a child does bad, I had nothing to do with that. I did the best I can. It wasn't me. It was the streets. It was the cat. It was the neighbor. It was the dog. No, sweetheart. Dig deep down somewhere, somehow. Most of the time, us as parents, whether we like it or not, if the child turns out good or bad, we had something, somehow, some way to do with it, whether you like it or not. Most of the time, we do. We can't just claim the doctors, the lawyers, the senators, all the great kids, but we want to say, I got nothing to do with the lowlights. I don't agree. I don't like it, and it don't make no sense whatsoever.
Oh, I'm stuck on the fence on that one because I had a son go to prison, and I know damn well, having 5 kids in the house, that we did the best, and he was taught. Even as a grown man, I tried to keep my foot in his back to tell him, you're either headed 2 places, to the pen or to the grave. I thank God chose to pray. I thank God that he chose to pen. But the way he was raised in his house, even looking at his other siblings, you don't have no reason to be doing what you're doing in these streets. He wasn't raised in the streets. I prayed and asked God to move us from the streets and move us in the country. I lived in the country. They couldn't walk nowhere. They were not allowed to go to Willie Myers Park. When they graduated, that's the first park they went to. So I just have to kind of ride the fence on that, because I know damn well me and my husband did the best. And my son should not have been sitting in prison. Didn't have shit to do with me. It had everything to do with him as a grown man making the wrong choices and hanging around the wrong people. The people that he hung around, I begged him to stop hanging around them. Like, you're too weak. You're not leading. You're following. So I have to disagree with that. I told my son, you are a follower and you should be a leader. You are going down the wrong road. You don't have no reason to be out robbing, stealing, doing none of this shit that you're doing. You don't have to do it. Your brothers and your sisters work hard. He saw them 16 working just because you like. So I don't agree with that. I do not agree with that, because I know damn well we did the best that we could do. The best. And he still chose wrong. He chose wrong. And it is what it is. But it wasn't my choice. And I damn sure didn't want to see it happen. Begged him not to. I begged. But he still chose wrong. Chose it. Sometimes it is just, they're going to do it. They get around the wrong peer pressure. They go to school, they hang around, they get involved in drugs. And like, I know kids that ain't never saw a parent do nothing and they still did it. My husband, his mother is a preacher all his life. That's all he known. He went to the pen twice. I just have to say,
you have some parents
it's in the kid.
But sometimes parents don't realize, even when you tell a child, baby, no matter what, I got your back, you're the problem. You don't tell your child no matter what, because they're going to test it. All these parents that these kids, not you, I'm just saying in general, a lot of times parents don't realize the things that they say they're doing their best sometimes to be the problem. If we dig deeper to realize, did we say this to our kids? Did I tell my son, baby, no matter what you do, I got your back? Did I do this? It's certain things that as parents, and even with me, man, even my sons, if my son decides after 18 years of me telling him what I tell him, 18 years, in 25 years, if he do the opposite, I'm going to sit down and talk to him and say, what in the hell did I go wrong? That's what I want to know. I'm sorry, because at the end of the day, listen, I want to take the credit for the good and the bad, because the bad, I got to understand what happened so I can tell somebody else. Because somehow, some way, it is always a disconnect, whether we want to, no matter what it is, whether it's in the hospital, whether it's mentally, physically, in your body, your brain, it's a disconnect somewhere, and you got to care enough to get to it. That's all. It got to get to the why. I believe in that. I don't know who don't believe in it, but I always believe there is a why.
What I tell my children, I don't say, well, no matter what you do, I'm always have your back. I let my children know I'll never turn my back on you. Meaning that you going to, sometimes in life, you went down the wrong road. It wasn't the time for me to turn my back on him. But was he wrong? You wrong. But I'm not going to turn my back on you. So my mother taught us, they flagged it. I don't know. Content, reproduce content, so the video. So I won't show that video again, but I'll direct y'all to that video. But you don't have to turn your back on your kids because they go down the wrong roads. But you ain't got to have their back when they're on the wrong road, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's a good topic, Twin. And this case can lead to a good topic, because this is what the discussion was. And it was a good discussion, but it turned into a turmoil, upside down tables.
That's all I want to say is I believe that if we can't take credit somehow for the bad, we shouldn't take